Okay, time for another box. This is going to be box number 16. Okay, so let's get to it. And let's go down just a touch. There we go. All right, we're going to start with some out. No, we're going to start with this. This is Red Tornado number 1. From way back in 2009, DC Comics. Here is Outcast number 6. Outcast. Another one from Kirkman. And here is, let's continue with the Outcast for a little bit. 22. Here is 12. Here is number 13. Here is 4. Number 3. Here is number 10. Number 11. Number 9. Yeah, I collected a lot of these. Wasn't really a huge fan of it though. It's just one of those things where, you know, Kirkman, after doing Walking Dead, I decided that I was going to buy everything that Kirkman put out. And I think he kind of got lucky with Walking Dead because I don't think his stuff has been that great since, to be honest. Here's number 8. And I got a couple copies of number 1. And here is number 5. And number 2. And I think that's another number 4. I think I've already seen one of those. Number 6. It might have been another one of those. I'm not sure. I know for sure I had another number 2. Yeah, Outcast. Lots of Outcast. All right. Here we have Rise of Dracula from Source Point Comics number 1. I have 2 of those. Okay. Here is, this is the Rush number 2. And this is a variant copy of that book. And here is Radio Apocalypse. Come on. Number 1. Okay. And this book is a key, I believe. This is Punisher number 1. Yeah. Punisher. The Punisher. Here is Rogue Sun number 1. Image Comics. Black Caravan's Pentagram of Horror, number 1. Okay. Here is Radio Spaceman, number 1 of 2. It's just a 2-issue series. There's number 1. And I have another number 1. Radio Spaceman. Here is Punchline, number 1. Punchline special, I suppose. Here's some more Outcast. 19. '21. Number 15. Okay, we are not. I got a bunch of previews. I don't know if I'm saving the previews or not or what. I don't see why in the world I'm saving previews. Nope, I'm not. Okay. Here is Robin, number 7. Here's Robins, plural, number 1 of 6. Here is Batman and Robin, number 3 of 3. And here is Radio Spaceman, number 2 of 2. I got both of those issues. And here is from John Leguizamo, or whatever his name is, Phenomex, number 1. And this book was terrible. Regarding the Matter of Oswald's Body, number 1. That is a very long title. Here is Provenance of Secrets, number 1 from Black Caravan. Black Caravan. Phoenix Echo Song. No, Phoenix Song Echo, number 1. I had 2 books. Okay, here is Punisher Annual, number 1. Punisher. This is Quad. I think that's number 1 from Behemoth. I don't really know. I think it's number 1. Here is Radio Apocalypse, number 2. Here is Quad, number 2, but this is a variant cover. Quad. This is One Hit Wonder from Image Comics, number 1. Okay. And more previews. Preview books. I got preview books in here. Very strange. Why in the world do I got? I got lots of them too. I'll keep those somewhere separate, but I'm not keeping those boxed in my collection. Here is Red Goblin #1. Okay. Here is Sandman Universe #2, Nightmare Country. Yep, I'll keep all the previews. I'll bag and board them, and I'll keep them in a separate box. Just a previews box, not with my comics. Here is Nightmare Country #1, and I have 2 copies of that. I do actually get the preview books, so I might as well save them. 2 copies. Here is Life Zero #1, and this is a variant cover. Life Zero. This is Lazarus #3. Lazarus. The Legend of Luther Strode #6 of 6. And Lazarus #3, another one. Is that the same cover? It is. Same cover. Here is Lazarus #8. Here is Low #1. Okay. And here we have The Strange Talent of Luther Strode #1. Here's Revolvers #1. Revolvers. Tim Drake, Robin #1. Here is Predator #1. Predator. And I got Parker Girls #1. And I actually have 2 copies of that. I just decided to buy them for some reason. I've never read it. I don't know anything about it. There's some more previews books. Okay. Nightwing 72. Nowhere Men 8. Nowhere Men #7. Here's Newburn #7. Okay. Newburn #6. I like Newburn. It's Chip Zdarsky. Here is, let's continue with Newburn. Here's #4. This is NYX #1 from Dynamite. Here is Naomi #1, Season 2. Newburn #5. Newburn #2. The Nuclear Family #1 from Aftershock Comics. And #3. Here is Nightwing 73. creepy cover. And here is Newburn #1. Okay. Night of the Ghoul #1. Here is Night Wing #98. Here's The Legend of Luther Strode #2. And look how terrible that art is. That's one of the drawbacks to this Luther Strode series, is the art is terrible. I do not like Tradmore's art at all. That looks like Beavis and Butthead. For real. It's terrible. Bad art will take you right out of a story. Here's The Legend of Luther Strode 3. Lazarus #2. Lazarus #4. And here is Lazarus #1. And Lazarus #5. I never read this. Never read it. Here is Life Zero cover A #1. Life Zero. Nailbiter Returns #1. Nailbiter. 2020. It's getting ready to say 1920. X-Men #16. Random X-Men book. Year Zero, Volume 0, #5. #1 of 5. Numero uno of cinco. Here is #2. Here is Newburn #3. New Masters #1. This is not cover A. This is like cover B or C or something like that. Nowhere Men #6. Nowhere. Here's #5. Nowhere Men. #5, and I got another copy of #5. And here we have The New Mutants, Dead Souls, #3. Okay. Nightcrawler #1 from the Marvel Now era. And here is #2. Here is Nova #1. Nova. And that is dated 2015. Kind of a cool cover. And here is Nowhere Men #4. And I got 2 of those. I have no idea what this Nowhere Men is either. I never read it. I may have read issue 1. I don't know. It came out a long time ago. Here is a big book. And it looks to be in great shape. I do see one little spine take right there. It looks like it's color breaking. This is New Mutants 87. First cable. And that spine tick I see, I believe, is right there. Let's do a zoom. Yeah, that's a bad spot right there, isn't it? Other than that, it looked pretty good. New Mutants. Okay. And here is another biggin. This one looks great too. I mean, I don't see much wrong with this at all. This is John Byrnes' Next Men, number 21. That is the first full color Hellboy book from '94. And it looks really, really good. If we zoom in, get some zoom going. You know, it's pretty clean for a black cover. That's nice. Nice and crispy corners. Sharp. Good spine. No dings. That looks like it might be a bit of a ding right there, maybe. It's hard to tell. Looks good. Here is Nightcrawler number 3. Next Men New Mutants number 94. There's nothing key about that, but it's a nice looking cover. Wolverine and Cable. It's cool. What I want to see, yeah, those are direct editions. Okay, and then this one. And we have Nail Biter number 1. And Nowhere Men number 1. And Nuclear Family number 5. And I need to find some more books to fill that in. Alright, got a stack of books here. This is Detective Comics 1051. Detective Comics 1052. Detective Comics number 22 from the new 52. Ooh. Here's Detective Comics number 1 from the new 52. That's pretty cool. And here is number 2. And here is number 11. You know, I just want to verify really quick if that is first print. This is the first print, yes, of that. And we have Detective number 9. Here is Detective Comics 965. Here is 951. $9.47. Another $9.51. I'm going to see, is that the same cover? This is cover A. I had another $9.51. Is it the same cover? No, it's not. So this is cover 2. This is cover B right here. $9.51, and this $9.51 is cover A. Okay. Then I had $9.47. I don't know if I already did that. And we have $9.78. This is cover B of $9.78. Here is Detective Comics Annual number 2 from the New 52. Here is Detective Comics 24. And here is Detective Comics 21. Here is Detective Comics number 25. And Detective Comics 978. This is another one, second one. That is cover B. Here is number 23. And big old square bound number 27. Detective Comics 27. Mega-sized anniversary issue. Cool. And I need some more. Okay, here is Detective Comics number 30. And I have 2 copies of that. Here is Detective Comics number 20. And here is Detective Comics number 50. And here is number 45. And here is number 46. This is cover B. And here is number 46. I don't know, maybe one more. I don't know, I think that's enough. I think we're good. We'll put in our end piece. tip it forward. And we have a nice box number 16. Good to go.